afternoon, everyone. This is Jonathan at Prince Chevrolet in Albany, Georgia. One of the biggest questions that I get asked over and over again all the time is, do you have any cash cars? And I know as you guys have been looking online, as you search Facebook, as you search Car Gurus, Cars.com, Auto Trader, and all those great things, you have seen one thing that happens over and over and over again. All car prices, no matter if it's a car, especially if it's a truck or an SUV, those values are just climbing. The values are climbing because cars are lasting a lot longer, the technology is getting better, safety features and enhancements and government regulations are all keeping those things up. And not only that, there is a huge demand for really great pre-owned vehicles. So a lot of times when people come in and want to get a car that they could say, I just want, to put a check down on, I want to hand you a stack of cash, we just don't have a lot of options. But I want to introduce you to a car that is definitely one of those cash cars that I think you'd really like. Why do I say I think you'd really like it? I have no idea why, but Cadillacs, full-size Cadillacs, have always been my absolute favorite car. One of the very first cars I ever learned how to drive on was a 1979 Cadillac Fleetwood Brougham. That car made this 2006 DTS look like a midget. It was about 20 feet long. This car is not 20 feet long, but as you see, it was that full-size DTS that they offered that year. You had a couple of different options. The STS was the slightly smaller V6 car. This is the DTS that had that full North Star V8 engine in it. I've also gone through and driven this car, and I want you to see some of the things about it. Really huge trunk space that was common in all those Cadillacs. Your spare, your jack system, all of that hidden away in the trunk. What was another reason I wanted to open that trunk? A lot of times when you're looking at some of these pre-owned Cadillacs, you'll find on some of those smaller lots, half the stuff in the car doesn't work, or the dashboard is lit up like a Christmas tree. You'll see this one has power windows, power locks, powered seats. It has all of the gauge clusters there that will allow you to customize your trip controls, voice commands and auxiliary commands on the steering wheel. The leather does have a few little wrinkles in it, but this car was taken very well care of. Leather over time is going to get those wrinkles and fades. However, this one has no tears, no holes, no rips. None of the stuffing is coming through. All of it is incredibly comfortable to sit down on. And this is something great I wanted to show you in this car. As I said, 9 times out of 10 when you're looking at one of these pre-owned Cadillacs, every dash and gauge cluster you see there is going to be lit up with so many things that are wrong with the car. Cadillacs had a built-in system. You could actually use a combination of radio buttons and your buttons there in the dash that would give you all of your potential error codes. This car has thrown no error codes. It does have a few miles on it, so I decided to take it around the block and feel it because Cadillac had a suspension system this year. There was either the combination of a shocking system or an airbag support. This one has the shocking system, and it drove like a dream. It kept really great temperatures, so no overheating there. Cadillac also had that, like I said, the North Star engine. That North Star engine previous to 2006 had 2 dual coil packs that kind of went along each side of the engine. That if one of them went, they were kind of pricey to fix, but this one has the individual coil packs that act as a distributor. Really makes it a lot easier to work on. The engine bay, I also looked. The diaphragm and some of the stuff in the engine that was a common problem that would dry rot over time has all been replaced. So this car was someone's everyday driver, and they took really great care of it because they wanted to make sure it lasted them. Tons and tons and tons of leg room in this car. Dual climate controls, air conditioner is blowing fantastically. It's not hot today, but we know it's going to start getting hot. It does have rear air conditioning controls. Why does it need rear air conditioning controls? For that cavernous back seat where you may or may not have anybody riding with you, but at least you know if you do, you have plenty of space for them. I really couldn't believe how great this car is and how great the price is. Like I said, if you have been searching all over for a cash car, but you're worried that maybe you're going to be spending your money on a car that's not going to last you very long, Prince stands behind anything we put our sticker on the back of. If it was a car that wasn't going to stand up to our inspection, we wouldn't have put it out here. This car has passed our inspection. As you see, no service warning lights or anything else there. The car sits incredibly comfortably, drives well, has great pickup. There's no hesitancy to the engine. Seating is comfortable. Carpets are clean and in great shape. I'd love to invite you down because this could be that really great option. If it's that first time car or just something you don't want to make a payment on, that you want to make one check or you want to hand us a stack of money, throw pennies at us, whatever you want to do. Come on down. My name is Jonathan, 229-460-8463. Again, my name is Jonathan, 229-460-8463. Come take a look at this car or any of the other cars that we have in our lot that may be at this price range. Maybe you want something a little more, but we can definitely fight to make sure whatever it is you're looking at can fit into your budget. Let us handle that one. Just come down and pick the car that works best for you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you guys.